more in college now than you've had ever before, too, at least in this organization.
Yeah, it seems to be going that way. There's more and more college teams and more quality players going to college, but and that's obviously the weekend league. So if it's not like you can do college games during the week and go see juniors. So it really does take a lot of time to get out and see all these kids and spend the right amount of time with them.
You mentioned Brett. He's staying with the organization as well.
Yes.
I was talking to Bobby Brink earlier today, and he said that he's known you for quite a few years and played with your son and all. So you must feel like you kind of know him. You've seen him all the way up. Can you talk about that a little bit? Have you watched his career or just recently?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I want to, certainly comment that our scouting staff puts the list together, and I certainly know some of the players, and occasionally will give my opinion, but and ultimately I have to make the decision. But I rely on the scouts to put the list together, and Bobby was a player that our entire staff highly endorsed and scouted, and very much like as a hockey player. But certainly I've known Bobby and his family for many years, for probably as long as I was in Minnesota, and his dad Andy coached my son, and also taught him in school. So there's a long relationship there, and certainly in terms of the background, I felt comfortable giving my opinion to the staff about what a quality kid from a quality family, and watch him play at every level, and it's remarkable. He was a star player in Squirt and Pee Wee, and he's a star player in the USHL. So it's just been amazing to watch his rise, and he's a high quality prospect.
Chuck, what made you think Brian was the best option for backup goalie?
Well, first of all, we took full advantage of the shopping period, as I believe he did too, and we spoke to quite a few goaltenders this week. Quite a few agents for goaltenders this week. We did a lot of due diligence, looking into everyone's background and medical histories and stats and everything we can do. And we talked extensively to both Cam and Brian. And I will just comment that Cam indicated to us through his agent that he was looking for a situation where he felt he might play a little bit more than what he anticipated playing here. He's hoping to become a number one goalie again and do that. So we certainly respect that. And we had good conversations with Brian all along. And once you get to shopping period, you never know what's going to happen. And we looked at everything. And at the end of the day, we know Brian as well, if not better than everybody. We know his medical history. We know how he fits in the room. We know how he fits with Carter, and we know how well he plays. So the more we dug, the more we felt comfortable coming back to Brian, and this morning we were able to make it happen.